This video has been designed to give you a brief overview of how you can manage and grow your church through technology and discuss with you some of the key features of Ekklesia Solutions software. We also encourage you to sign up for our 14 days free trial and also subscribe for our recorded or live training with one of our customer care agents.
So it's lovely having you here, sir.
Thank you very much.
May we meet you, please?
Yeah, my name is Abiodun Bamgbala. I'm a qualified accountant. I'm a pastor, an administrator. I'm based in the UK. I'm married with 3 kids.
You're an accountant, an administrator, and a pastor. So what do you see as a gap between the 21st century church administration and IT generally?
Now, the church and the IT, there's been a gap over the years. Now, depending on the location you are looking at, many churches have not yet embraced technology. And technology can help advance the work of the ministry. Digital evangelism, prayer online. So we have a lot of prayer online. So every churches have to embrace the technology, otherwise they'll be left behind. Now imagine what happened COVID-19. Many churches were closed. Many churches were not preparing for that. So that's why churches have to readjust in order to embrace technology.
How do you think making the church administration digital would influence the workflow of church staff?
Now, currently most churches are using paper-based. Means if you go to an office, for example, you see a lot of files on the table of a pastor or a church administrator. Now, that will cause a delay in terms of getting information out, in terms of following up on first-timer. So that will cause a delay. So going digital will help to pass the message across to, firstly, sending mail to the first-timer, following up first-timer, booking an appointment online. So going digital will reduce the stress administrator faces and other challenges in terms of reaching the unreached.
What do you think are the problems churches face when it comes to the church administration and accounting?
Now looking at it, accountability is a key word and transparency that is lacking in churches these days. That's why some people are losing trust in churches. Now, the way digitalizing the church administration will help. One, you can run a report. Now, without running a report, you'll be able to see every transactions, all donations online, monthly reports, weekly report. You'll be able to trace all the transactions that come into the church. So it will help the flow, and again, it will help in accountability.
What personnel does it take to effectively bridge the gap between church management and IT?
I'll tell you about Ekklesia Solutions. Now, there are a lot of solutions that helps to bridge the gap. Now, some solution focuses on the church administration alone, while some solution focuses on the account part alone. Now, but the benefit of Ekklesia Solution is bringing the two together. Now, that is number one, bringing the gap. Again, the member has a lot of benefits. Now, with other solutions, only focuses on the church and the church administration. But with the Ekklesia Solution, member can interact with the pastor. Member can download app directly. It's very rare to see a solution that will take account of the church administration and the member. Ekklesia Solution help to bridge that gap, increase communication, to allow the pastors, the church administration to engage the member and vice versa.
Okay. So do you think the workload on pastors and ministers is affecting their productivity?
Normally, it does. Now, combining the work of a pastor from my experience with church administration is a very big task. Now, for a pastor, you want to make sure you attend to the need of your members. Again, for compliance sake, you want to make sure all the reports, all the things that you need to do for the administration is done on time. Now, combining these two together can be tasking for pastors. Now, that is why some pastors, because of lack of experience or lack of technological experience, find it difficult to meet the demand of being an effective pastor and a church administrator. But for Ekklesia Solution, it make life easier for pastors, for church administrators, and again for members. So that is why it's very difficult to combine the two. Ekklesia Solution help to bridge the gap.
Okay, so no more sitting and waiting for pastors to see me in churches.
No, you don't need to wait after sermon. You can just log in from the app, book an appointment, pay your donation online, attendance, just do everything online. You can even have your sermon notes, take your sermon notes, you receive notification from events, attendance, everything can be done from the app, both the Google Play and the Apple Store. So Ekklesia Solution, and again, aftermath of COVID-19, there is a need for the church to wake up and to respond to the likely events that will show up again in the future. And that is where the world is going. Now, things are moving fast, the technology are moving fast, the church have to move fast with it.
Wow. Wow. Can you tell us about the birth of Ekklesia Solutions?
Now, like I mentioned to you, I'm a qualified accountant, and I've been a church accountant for a very long time. So I was an accountant for my church, previous church, many years back, and I have the privilege to prepare accounts for other churches and identify some gaps, some errors. So I noticed some churches find it difficult to keep documents, envelopes everywhere, inability to track and trace offering, tithe, and all that. Now, going to an office, seeing different files, finding difficult to follow up on members. Now, these are the things I noticed over the years. Now, instead of to be part of the problem, I choose to be part of the solution. So that became a burden. And again, like I told you, I'm based in the UK. Compliance is the key. Now, you must comply with the Charity Commission. You must have the ability to run some certain reports at certain times. So especially if you register with the Charity Commission. So these are the things that I look at. Instead of me sitting down and complaining, and again, like I mentioned to you, I'm a pastor. So I just thought, rather than being part of the problem, let me provide a solution. And that is how Ekklesia Solution came up. With Ekklesia Solution, one, you have a free website. So it means if a church does not have a website before, they can adopt that. And again, if a church has a website, they can link it to their website. Using their website, a non-member, a member and a non-member can use the website. One, to make donation, to book an appointment, and again, to receive notification. Now, secondly, most church solution focuses only on the church administrator. In other words, it's only the church administrator that uses the solution to input information. But with Ekklesia Solution, it allows members. Now, each member will have their login details, given the permission by the church administrator. Each member will have access to the app. They can make sermon notes every Sunday, every Wednesday. They can make their notes on the app. Now, most solution out there does not allow all this. And apart from that, Ekklesia Solution have both the administration part and the accounting part. So in other words, you can use the administration or use the accounting. And it's with Ekklesia Solution, there are some churches, for example, looking at the church accounting, there are some churches that sell products. For example, sell books, tapes. Now with Ekklesia Solution accounting, a church, there is a feature that allows the church to sell books online. I will encourage you to check on our websites. So there are a lot of features that many that I can't just start listing now.
You mentioned visiting the website. Can you kindly tell us what the website is?
www.ekklesiasolutions.com.
And again, in our world today, we love trying stores before we actually get committed to them. So is there a way churches can access Ekklesia Solution features without subscribing for them?
Yes. We have 14 days free trial. So with that 14 days free trial, you can have access to church administration and the church accounting. And again, you don't need to put your credit card details. So it's just free. If you look at it, if you're happy with it, and I can assure you the security on the solution is very high.
Okay, wow, that's so wonderful. I'm sure churches would it will really be a relief for them.
Yes, there's been a very good response. We're getting testimonial already, and because technology is growing and it's advancing, and we're making sure the aim of this solution is to make the work of the pastor lighter, is to make the work of the ministry smoother. That's the aim. Solving a problem, reducing the paperwork, following up, making sure there is first time. A lot of people visit the church for the first time and they didn't go back, and the church did not know. So with this solution, once you have the information of our solution, automatically the first timer will receive a notification. And I must tell you this, now with Ekklesia Solution, it's very unique. The solution, once we have date of birth, wedding anniversary, the solution will automatically send birthday greetings and wedding anniversary. I've not seen that in any of the solution. Now that's why Ekklesia Solution is very unique. So automatically send birthday greetings to all members to greet, and again that will help to form a community. Likewise, wedding anniversary. So those are the things. So it's solving a problem, making sure the work of the pastor or the work of the minister are going smoothly, and the burden of accountability, compliance is very easy.
Oh wow, wow. It's so wonderful with all your answers so far. I'm glad you were able to make it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Please visit our website at www.ekklesiasolutions.com.